What's up, everyone? So, I know it's like early in the morning, but honestly, I don't give a shit. I am here to speak on, or to continue to speak on what I was talking about yesterday, about why these troll communities need shut down. And the effects of what they do. As you guys know, they have a lot of effects on us. And I know a lot of people are always telling me, oh, you need to ignore them. You need to move on from them. No. No. That's not how you solve a problem. You don't solve a problem by running away from it. You solve a problem by facing it head on. And this shit that's going on is no different. These terrorist groups, these online digital terrorist groups, they're no different. They are no fucking different. And I know what y'all are thinking, oh, well, the trolls don't affect me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they might not affect you. But what if you have kids? Whether you have kids or not, it's going to affect you. Because what if you have kids already? What are they going to have to deal with when they get older? They're going to have to deal with these terrorist groups. Or what if one day you decide, hey, I want kids, and you have a child or children, and they get older, they're in school, and they end up one. How are you going to handle that as a parent? How are you going to fucking deal with that? I often think about those questions myself. Because believe it or not, I have a child myself that I unfortunately will never see. My ex, Heather, had a baby boy. Or a girl, I don't know which. And did not tell me that the child was mine until she gave it up for adoption. Didn't tell me what family, where, when. Just straight out gave it up for adoption. Didn't even tell me. And then there is my son, Callum. And I know what a lot of y'all are thinking already. I can see the comments already. Oh, you're not a father. You're not his real dad. Blah, blah, blah. He's not your son. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? Anybody can be a father. It takes someone special to be a dad. Okay? And I helped to raise that boy from the day that he was fucking born. Until the day that until his mom ghosted me. Alright? So yes, he is my son. Matter of fact, me and Callum had this conversation one time. I told him that if me and his mom ever split for whatever reason, if he ever, whenever he got older, if he ever felt like he wanted to reach out to me, he'd be more than welcome to. And I would welcome that boy in with open arms, because to me, he's my son. And he will always be my son. I don't give a fuck what no motherfucking body says. Because as I said, anybody can be a father. Anybody can give birth to a son, a daughter. But it takes someone really special to be a dad. And that's what I was to Callum, a dad. I wasn't just some guy that his mom met and dated and got engaged to. No. I helped to raise that boy from the day he was fucking born. I helped to raise that boy from the day that he was fucking born. And let me tell you right now, I think about that shit often. I really do. I think about how these trolls can affect his life later on down the road. If these people are not stopped, I think about that shit. Like, y'all gotta start thinking about that. Like, how are these troll communities and these digital terrorist organizations? Now, you need to start thinking of not only how are they going to affect you, how are they going to affect your children, your children's future, your future. Like, people think that, oh, walking away from everything is the answer. No, it's not. Turning off the computer and walking away, that is not the answer. That has never been the answer. The answer is facing these motherfuckers head on. Because if you walk away and you turn the computer off, if you walk away and you don't say or do shit, you're allowing them to walk all over you. You're allowing them to be like, hey, this guy walked away. We could still walk over him and not get in trouble. That's what you're saying and what you're doing. And Cole, you want an example, bro? Let me tell you. Here's an example. How about getting law enforcement to do their fucking job and track these motherfuckers down? That's one way to get them to stop. Get the proper law enforcement involved. Get the right people. Which, believe me, I've tried. My family's tried and it hasn't worked yet, but we're still fucking trying. We've not given up. We're still trying. And to honest, I ignore their comments. I don't ignore what they do. I can handle haters' comments. I can handle trolls commenting. But the thing I will not ignore and that I refuse to ignore is their fucking actions towards me and everyone else. I refuse to ignore that. Because if you ignore what they're doing, you're allowing the hatred to spread. You're allowing the hatred to roam free. Like Cole. I don't know if you're a dad or not. But if you are, congratulations. If not, I hope that one day you get to experience fatherhood the same way that I did. I truly hope you get to experience that one day if you're not a father yet. I do hope you get to experience that one day, my man. But think about this, Cole. Say you have a child, right? Say you got a kid. I don't know if you do or not, but for the sake of this video, let's say you have a son. Alright? He comes home from school, says that he's being, some kid at school. You walk up there, talk to the teacher, talk to the principal, yada, 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 whatever. A few days, few weeks go by. And all of a sudden, your son starts getting messages online. Because let's face it, dude, pretty much every school has kids doing, computer stuff in some shape or form. But it starts out with little things, like emails. And then from there, it goes to Facebook. And then from Facebook, it spreads out. How are you, as a father, going to handle that situation? How are you going to deal with that? That's the same situation that these trolls are putting every single person in the world in by doing what they're doing. They're putting families and children at risk of being attacked, being harassed, being blackmailed. Because like I said, I'm not out here trying to be Mr. Tough Guy, but, you know, being a dad like I was, for the amount of time that I got with my son Callum, it taught me a lot. And like I said, I know what a lot of people are already going to say. Oh, he's not your son. Stop claiming him as your son. Motherfucker, I helped to raise that boy from the day I was born. So yeah, he is my son. Because like the old saying goes, anybody can be a father. It takes someone special to be a fucking dad. And I'm sure even Cole can agree with that one. It takes someone special to be a dad. I know what y'all are already going to say. I can hear the comments already. Oh, how did you provide for him? Motherfucker, before y'all came in and fucking screwed my shit up, half my money was going to him. When I was making money off of Twitch. When I was making money off my music and my artwork. Half the money I got would go to him. It would go towards school supplies, clothes, diapers, milk, whole 9 yards. Christmas presents, birthday presents. And then whatever I had left over would go to my family for rent. Or bills, or whatever they needed the money for. And then whatever little bit was left after that, I would set aside for myself. So yes, I actually did live a real fucking life before the trolls started fucking with me. I actually had my shit together. I will do whatever I need to fucking do to protect myself, my friends, my family, and my son. Thankfully, my son's either with his aunt or in foster care, so thankfully he doesn't have to witness this shit. But the effects will still be felt years down the road. Which is why law enforcement and government officials, they need to start taking action against this kind of shit. Because what has happened to me and so many other people is a form of terrorism. It really is. It is a flat out form of fucking terrorism. They blackmail, they extort, they poke, they prod. They will use any underhanded tactic they can to get whatever the fuck they want. And is that okay? No. It is never okay to do that shit. I would never, even to my worst enemy, go out of my way to do what they've done to me and other people. I wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy. Because I'm not that heartless. Because what y'all did to me is wrong. Dead wrong. First, you illegally entrapped me and set me up to make me so you can target me. And then you try to ruin my fucking life by stealing from me. Trying to make my family homeless, which, by the way, my family ain't gonna be fucking homeless. That ain't ever gonna fucking happen. Y'all just want me to believe that shit so you can get a reaction. Well, guess what? Here's my reaction to that. Nobody, and I mean nobody, deserves this. Not me, not my friends, not Foodie Beauty, not Daniel Larson, not Chris Chan. No fucking body deserves to be terrorized by y'all motherfuckers. If anything, y'all should be grown the fuck up enough to understand right from wrong. But clearly, y'all's parents didn't raise you right. Because see, the thing that you trolls fail to see, you seem to fail to grasp, is that you guys have tried to shut me down 1,000,000 times. But every time I come back. Which is why I am going to be whistleblowing every single troll. Every single fucking troll group that I know about, I will be with my free speech. Well, guess what? Your free speech isn't free speech. Your free speech is considered terrorism. I mean, take a look at your actions. Take a look at what you do. You blackmail. You extort. You lie. You steal. All criminal shit. All y'all shit is criminal. You blackmail, you harass, you extort, you have y'all themselves, and I don't even want to know what the fuck goes on in the secret Discord groups. I don't even want to know what goes on behind closed doors. But just know this. I will keep on fighting the good fight. I will continue to push this cause until someone takes it on. I do not care what you say. I do not care what you do. I will continue to speak out. And I do plan to use this platform and my name for good. And I'll do whatever it takes to get my message out. I don't care if I have to do live streams on here, on TikTok, on Twitter. I don't fucking care. I will continue to spread the message that you guys are terrorists, and I will continue to show every ounce of fucking evidence that I have against you. Maybe if you stop trolling motherfuckers, you might get somewhere in life. Don't like it? Don't care. You wanna know why? Because the police around here don't give a fuck, that's why. My family's gone to those meetings a few times, but guess what? Nothing happens. Therefore, I'm taking the next step, and I'm whistleblowing these motherfuckers until someone does do something. Because someone needs to speak up. Someone needs to be the voice of the voiceless. Somebody needs to speak on what these people have done. And seeing as I'm the motherfucker that's got the balls enough to, well, guess what? I'm going to be that motherfucker to speak out. I will continue to use this platform and every platform I have to speak out on this matter and how it needs to be stopped. Because this shit ruins fucking lives. And if we do not stop these people now, how many generations of children is it going to affect down the road? How many children, how many grandkids, great-grandkids are going to suffer because of this people? Because of these groups? Y'all gotta start thinking about that. This doesn't just affect us as adults or as people. This affects our children. This will affect their children and their children's children and their children's 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 children. Like, this will affect so many people down the road. Which is why I have been on the hunt for not only fans of mine, but real fucking victims who have gone through what I've gone through, who can help. Me, I face every fucking problem head on. Why do you think so many people hate me? Because I'm the motherfucker that's as real as it fucking gets. I'm the motherfucker that would give you the shirt off my back if you're going through some shit and you need help. Because kids are supposed to respect their parents, not be friends. You're a goddamn parent. Stop being your kids' friend. Be a goddamn fucking parent. Because let me tell you right now, There's been plenty of times where Calvin was bad. He fucked up, just as any kid does. And you know what I did? I told his mom the minute that I seen her. I told his mom the minute that I seen her. So I did what I had to do. I let her know, and she took care of it. Just as any fucking parent should fucking do. See, y'all got y'all's little fucking iPads and cell phones and this and that and the other. Motherfucker, I didn't have a goddamn cell phone until I was in 10th grade in high school. Alright? That's when I got my first phone. And guess what? It wasn't even a smartphone. It was a goddamn Virgin Mobile flip phone. It was one of those old school white clamshell flip phones, which I still have to this day. I still use that motherfucker too. I still use it from time to time. And yes, it still works. I mean, it's funny. Y'all little kids, y'all out here having your PS1s and your Xbox Series X's and Series S's and thousands of games and this and that, da, da, da. You know what we had when I was a kid? We had a Super Nintendo with about maybe 10 games max, if that. But most of the time, you know where we were? We were outside riding our goddamn bikes, doing stupid shit that could have killed us. But guess what? We survived. Motherfuckers like me got flung off a goddamn merry-go-rounds at 40 miles an hour and fucking bashed our heads into a fucking tree after getting flung off. But you know what we did? We got up, we rubbed dirt on it, and we kept fucking going. You know what we did for fun when I was a kid? We would make fucking, and I know a lot of y'all watching right now, if y'all are my age or older, y'all remember this shit for sure. Because I know I ain't the only one that did this. You know what we would do for fun? We would stack fucking 2x4s onto a fucking thing of bricks or whatever we could find to make a ramp, and we would launch ourselves off that shit. We would take our bikes, our skateboards, whatever we had, and we would launch ourselves off that shit. And sometimes you fell and got fucked up. Sometimes you ended that shit and you felt like a goddamn badass when you did it. That's what we did for fun. Hell, we would throw fucking chunks of ice at each other to see if the other one can get knocked out or not. And guess what? 99.9% of the time, no one got knocked out. You know, just because I'm 34 years old and I might fight with my family once in a while, don't mean I don't respect my family. I still say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Just because I fight with my family don't mean I don't respect them. Because I still respect my family. But a lot of y'all young kids, you have no respect. Just saying. But yeah. If y'all agree with this, hit me up, message me. If y'all do agree with this, like it, share it. If y'all agree with what I said, hit me up, message me, share it around, like it, whatever. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to bounce for now because I got some shits I got to get done. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.